What is up guys, it's James from FishStakes. We're back on Flight Sim. It's another short one, but one I think people might appreciate. Today we're going to look at animals and how to find all the animals in the game. So, the first thing we're going to do is come over to the world map. Now, if you're out to just check out some animals, then I recommend taking a smaller plane. It really doesn't matter what model, you don't have to copy me here. I just like the diamond aircrafts. But just make sure you take some sort of smaller plane, a bush plane or whatever, so that we can get in nice and close and see these animals. Now, depending on what animal you want to find, it really is as simple as typing it into the search box and then setting that animal as your departure. But I will be showing you some extra tips on top of that to find the right animal, to find exactly what it is that you're looking for. So, for example, let's say we wanted to look at elephants. Come into the search box and type in elephant. And this brings up here, points of interest. This is what you're looking for, and these paws obviously signify animals. So we've got two actual locations where elephants are, and you can just simply pick one, like that. And then you can set that as your departure, start your flight, and you'll spawn in the air above the elephants, right? Pretty simple. But you might be saying, well, I don't know what animals are in the game to just start searching. Well, fortunately for you, there is a really easy way to get a full list of every animal in the game. And again, we come back up to the search and we just type in fauna, like so. And you see under your POI now, you have an entire list of all the animals in the game and their locations. So we can quite literally pick one and then go and see the animals. So let's see, well, since I've already got it set, we'll go and I'll show you the elephants really quickly. So we click set as departure and we'll start our flight. So here we are, we've just spawned in, and you're probably thinking, where the hell are the elephants, right? That's what I'm thinking. So, well, you can see, actually, it's brought up our marker there, but just in case it doesn't, because it doesn't always, you can actually go to your flight assistant, which is here. It took me a while to find it. Flight assistant, and then what you want to do is go along to fauna and then elephants, and if you press set as destination, you see the marker just popped up at the bottom there. So if we come now and close that, what I'm actually going to do is hit my active pause, and then I'm also going to activate my drone cam. You can see the elephants down there, they're moving. So they're down there. You can of course fly closer if you want to, but you can also activate your drone cam if you've got that set up, and you can take your drone cam down for a really close look if that's what you want to do. If you've not used the drone cam before, or you don't have it set up on the Xbox version, there is a link in the description explaining exactly how the drone cam works. It is relatively slow to get from your plane down to the ground, so I do recommend flying down a little bit closer before you whip out the old drone cam. But it's certainly worth getting it out and getting a closer look at these animals. Some of them are better than others. You can see the animation's not brilliant, but let's not forget we are in a flight sim. A lot of the animals, some of them look better than others, some of them are really good, some of them not quite as good. I do actually think the movement on the elephants is pretty decent, I have to say. But this is just one example. Don't forget your flight assistant to give you the marker above the animals if you can't find them, because there are some that are quite tricky to see even when you do spawn in above them. But yeah, there's the elephants, nice close look at them. And we can return back to the cockpit, and with some incredibly dangerous flying, we can come in and get a closer look at them. And don't forget, with your flight assistant on, you'll be able to see exactly where the elephants are at all times, so that's always handy. And you can see them there just traveling through the trees. It's pretty cool. But of course, it's not all about the elephants, because there are plenty of other animals, and part of the fun is going and seeing them for yourself, so I'm not going to go through all of them in this video. But before we leave, we will check out one more, so let's go for, how about Rhinoceros? Rhinoceros is pretty cool, right? So as always, we set it as our destination, set as departure, sorry, and just hit fly to spawn in above them. And I have to say, this doesn't look like the most rhinoceros-y area. So let's see if our flight assistant can help us out here. into our flight assistant. We've got our fauna on. There's our marker just below us. I might have to get a little bit lower to see these guys. Not seeing too much yet. So I am going to jump out into our drone cam and see if I can see these guys. Yeah, there they are. We can see them moving about now. So we have found our rhinos, bang on the marker, and the marker is moving with the animals, which is perfect. One thing I didn't cover is how to turn this marker on if you are not seeing yours and you're wondering how I've got it. Let me just quickly cover that for you. So come into our assistance options. And then if you go over to POI, drop that down, you'll see fauna markers. Make sure your fauna markers are turned on. And that will ensure that anytime you're near animals, you'll get a little marker coming up that will show you where they are, which obviously always helps in finding them. Now you can see it is a little glitchy. There was a rhino popping in and out there underneath the tree. But we've even got a little baby rhino. Look at this guy. So absolutely worth coming and checking these things out. They're all awesome. Like I said, there's tons of them on the list. You're seeing the list there. So plenty to be doing, plenty to be checking out. I think these guys actually look really good in terms of animation. As I said, some of them are better than others. These guys are moving really lifelike. Yeah, probably one of my favorites, these rhinos. But let me know in the comments what you've gone to visit or what you're going to go and see first, what your favorite animal is in the game. And we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.